know you still living your life after death.
Alright, so here's what the streets are saying. Things between Diddy's daughters might not be as picture-perfect as they want us to believe. Word is, there's some behind-the-scenes tension. And it's looking like Chance is on one side, while the twins, Jessie and Delilah, are on the other. Now on the surface, everything seems great. The girls post cute photos, smile together, and even share a joint Instagram account with their younger sister Love. But fans aren't fully buying it. A lot of people think the unity is just for show and that behind closed doors, it's a different story. Allegedly, Diddy plays a role in all this by favoring the twins over Chance, leaving her feeling like the forgotten sister. And that favoritism might be affecting more than just family dynamics. It could be shaping their careers too. I mean, how did we all miss this? Did Diddy really sideline Chance? To give the twins a bigger spotlight, let's talk receipts. For starters, the twins have a much stronger social media presence than Chance, and it's not just by accident. When Diddy hit the stage at the 2023 VMA Letters, guess who joined him? Just Jessie and Delilah. Chance was noticeably missing. He's got multiple videos on his YouTube channel featuring his daughters as kids. But it was always Jessie and Delilah, never Chance.
With my ladies, this my future superstar, Jessie. Say peace. Peace. This Delilah. Hey, what's up everybody out there? This is another episode of P Twitty TV. And I have my little ladies, my queens here, my princess. Hey.
I'm Jessie.
Jessie, you Jesse James?
Jessie James?
You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yeah. You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yes. Daddy's girl?
Yes.
Kid daddy kiss.
Are you gonna see that, baby?
Daddy kiss.
It's like Chance never even existed, though. To be fair, he did take her to the Oscars a couple of years back, since she's chasing that actress dream.
I am speechless. Baby, you look so beautiful. So beautiful. She's a future actress. Her name is Chance. Chance, you tell her.
Yes, I'm an aspiring actress, and it's my first time at the Oscars, so I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
Incredible.
He hasn't really done much for Chance, at least not in the public eye. Aside from taking her to the Oscars that one time, there's been no big push. She hasn't landed any movie roles, TV appearances, nothing. But hey, there's still time now. Compare that to the twins Jessie and Delilah, who want to be models, and guess what? Diddy's been pulling strings left and right to make that dream a reality. They've already walked a few runways, including at Miami Swim Week, between the stage appearances, fashion shows, and the overall spotlight. It's starting to feel a lot like favoritism. Let's rewind for a second though, because the way Chance Combs came into this world is messy in the most Diddy kind of way. On the outside, Chance is this sweet, smart, and talented young woman just living her life. But her backstory? It's dripping with drama. Chance was born while Diddy was still in a relationship with the late Kim Porter. Yep, he was cheating, and not just a what-time mistake. It was the kind of affair where the receipts eventually came out and the timeline didn't lie. So even though none of this is on Chance, her rival came with a whole lot of baggage courtesy of her father's mess. Decisions. Here's how it all went down, and trust me, it's a lot. Back in the early 2000s, Diddy was knee-deep in a long, complicated, on and off relationship with Kim Porter. Their history ran deep, full of breakups, makeups, and everything in between. Kim wasn't just another girlfriend. She was a major figure in his life and the mother of 3 of his children. That includes Quincy, her son from a previous relationship whom Diddy lovingly adopted, and later their twin daughters Jessie and Delilah. To the outside world, Kim looked like Diddy's ride or die, but behind closed doors, things weren't nearly as solid. While Kim was very much in the picture, Diddy was also quietly involved with another woman, Sarah Chapman, a low-key beauty from Atlanta who'd been linked to him for years. Their relationship wasn't public or flashy, but it was definitely real. And yes, you guessed it, Sarah is Chance's mom. So while Diddy was out here playing family man with Kim, building a public life with her, he was also privately seeing Sarah. Then Sarah got pregnant with Chance, and that's when everything blew up. The timelines overlapped. And once the truth started to come out, the whole situation turned into a full-blown mess. When the truth finally came to light, what was meant to stay a private affair exploded into a full-blown scandal. Kim Porter found out that Diddy had fathered another child while still in a relationship with her, and that revelation hit like a bomb. But wait, it gets even wilder. Sarah Chapman wasn't just pregnant, she and Kim were pregnant at the same time. Yep, you heard that right. While Kim was carrying the twins, Jesse and Delilah, Sarah was expecting Chance. The due dates were just months apart, meaning these babies were basically born back to back, with Chance arriving slightly earlier when the news broke in 2006 that Diddy had gotten another woman pregnant while Kim was expecting their twins. It rocked everything. And to make it even worse, sources say Kim didn't even find out right away. She allegedly discovered Sarah's pregnancy while already well into her own. That was the breaking point. After years of infidelity and emotional roller coasters, Kim finally walked away from Diddy. She later opened up in interviews about how painful that decision was. But she said she did it for her own peace and to protect her kids. Because Kim wanted to set an example for her children. That's part of what made her so respected and loved. She didn't just take the high road, she built it from scratch. As for Sarah Chapman, she kept things low-key. She stayed out of the public drama and rarely spoke about Diddy or their relationship. Years later, she did open up just a bit, saying her main priority had always been being a good mother to Chance and shielding her from the spotlight until she was old enough to choose her own path. Diddy, for his part, eventually acknowledged Chance and stepped up as a co-parent. But many fans believe that only happened because the media forced his hand. By exposing the situation, Kim Porter, on the other hand, handled everything with grace. While we'll probably never know the full story of her relationship with Sarah, there are photos showing the two of them with Diddy, suggesting they managed to maintain a peaceful co-parenting dynamic for the sake of the kids. And now, the streets are saying that Chance may have finally realized the harsh truth that Diddy isn't pulling the same strings for her career like he is for the twins, which could explain why she's chosen to go the college route instead of diving into the entertainment world. It looks like she's carving her own path and doing it on her terms. Chance was accepted into NYU back in 2023 and is currently studying at the prestigious Tisch School of the Arts. But here's where it gets spicy. Because Chance isn't the only one fans think Diddy might have allegedly held back. Let's talk about Justin. When he graduated high school, he got accepted into Harvard, and that's a big deal. Harvard has one of the lowest acceptance rates in the world. But instead of heading to the Ivy League, Justin ended up enrolling at UCLA. Why? Well, allegedly, Diddy stepped in and insisted Justin stay closer to him in LA. Now don't get it twisted, UCLA is a top-tier school, but if Justin really wanted to go there, he would have applied in the first place, right? The whole thing felt off. Diddy said he wanted Justin nearby, but let's be real, Diddy is constantly jetting between New York, Miami, and LA anyway. It's not like he was going to be courtside at every game or popping into study hall at the end of the day. It didn't feel like a concerned dad move, it felt like a power play. Like Diddy wanted control over the narrative, even if it meant standing in the way of his kids' dreams. Diddy wanted to remind Justin who really calls the shots. So, Justin switched to UCLA, and to be fair, he started doing pretty well. He joined the football team and wasn't just riding the bench. He was a legit player, so legit, people were even whispering about him possibly going pro. But then things took a turn at one of Justin's games. Diddy got into it with the coach, and not just a heated exchange, we're talking full-on physical. He allegedly threw hands and a kettlebell bar. Yep, a kettlebell. Thankfully, the coach wasn't seriously injured, but the damage was done. The incident became a total game changer. Because of Diddy's outburst, Justin was kicked off the team. Just like that, his shot at a pro football career vanished. Now you'd think, with all the power and connections Diddy has, he'd make some calls and fix the mess. He made get Justin back on the squad, smooth things over. But nope, that never happened. Justin's football dreams ended right then and there, and it didn't stop there. Justin also had dreams of becoming a rapper, but Diddy didn't really give him much of a push. Meanwhile, Christian, he got the full star treatment, studio time, industry backing, and even a feature on Diddy's last album. It's hard not to notice a pattern here. Diddy's been accused of allegedly sabotaging his own kids, except the ones he had with Kim Porter. It really seems like Kim's children get more attention, more support, and more opportunities, while the others are left figuring it out on their own. Anyway, let me know if y'all are here for this tea, because I've got plenty more where that came from. And don't forget to check out the next video. Trust, it gets even juicier.